Hey everybody, welcome. This is a little bit of a random Wednesday stream. I'm going to be going through the open worlds and killing some bounties, and hopefully getting some Nth Metal caches along the way. And I'll be dropping some of those Batman Day codes because I still have a whole bunch. So I figured I might as well drop those and get some source marks as I do it. All right. So I'm going to head over to Starro, and I will try to keep one eye on chat if I get any questions that come on through. Let's start off with one of the first codes. I'll start dropping those. And so these codes will give you the Future Crusader style, the full Future Crusader style. It'll give you 5 bank bots, and it'll give you 5 R&D scanners. Gonna get a few down there, kind of just in chat, and then we'll go off of that. So we'll get this party started. Alright, so I think that's good so far. Alright. I think the last one's over here. Oh, no Starro yet. He must have just been killed. Let's go ahead and kill the large guys then. If you need the bounties, be sure to also come out if you have not gotten it already from the Tuesday reset. I'll be going all the way through Tier 5 and Tier 6. So it's a good opportunity if you have like some alts or something that haven't run them. You know, it'll be an easy 300 source marks. I recommend doing this every week, and you should be good to go. This is a way to build good source marks, because source marks are one of the most heavily used marks in the game. So you might as well take advantage of it. Which one was I missing? Okay, that must be all the ones I
Our retribution is violent. Part of me shall be back.
got all of them. Alright, move that one there. Hey, how's it going, Jelly? I was watching some of your videos a couple days ago. I was watching the one where you got the, it's called the Pop Me. I thought that was pretty cool. I know it's a little bit of an older video, but I thought that was cool to watch. I'm not really into Funko Pops, but even I was interested, but I do have a friend who's all into that stuff. So I can kind of understand the allure of some of it.
Safe from my iron
hard to hear? Okay. Let me see if I could turn my settings up. I don't want to blow out anyone's ears. Voice. How is that? I'll just turn it all the way up. Okay. Is that fine? Is that too loud? If it's too loud, let me know. Let me know if I need to speak up a little more. I'll just speak up a little more. And we got Starro we're going to end up killing now here.
Time to finish this.
Starro shall strike back.
I command the ocean. What hope do you have?
Your claws
Oh wow.
are obvious
Alright.
and easy to
That went quick. Alright. And since these auto-collect, we don't have to stay here. We can just go right back to the House of Legends. And move on to our next open world. Trying to think of which one. It might be Atlantis? I might be wrong. No, Titan's okay. Atlantis is the next one. So this robot can be kind of tricky sometimes.
We're not
He still
sure
gets
whether they
me
are
from
taking
time to
advantage
time.
of the chaos
It's all about if he
or
does a
they're the
beam.
ones
So did you
behind
ever
it.
see that
When,
movie, like
uh,
Giant
Has reports of
Kaiju, where
Fearsome
these dudes
Five
and these
on
giant
Titan
When the
robots
ads are
totally
coming
kick
No
around.
their
matter what
butts?
they're up to,
So you're totally
we
gonna
need
do
to
that.
stop them. Gather
Except
some
without
allies
Kaiju.
and take one
And
on.
instead of being in the giant
Knock their
robot,
voice down a little bit.
pretty awesome, huh? Okay,
Effects.
set, go.
There you go. Alright. So when you're fighting this guy, he has two different beams. That's pushback. You just lunge them. Now this should be one of them. There we go. Caught him before he could do it. Second one. But I got Rage Crash going, so I shouldn't take much damage. Switch real quick. That's his ground pound. Does a lot of damage. Gotta have a shield for that. Here's his charge. Ground pound should be coming up. There it is. Shield up for that. You should be pulling out the little bots real. There it is. Super low game or voice audio? Yeah, I have my voice audio maxed up. It'd probably have to be on my side with the PC. I gotta look at that. Somehow, in game it works just fine, but I guess when it goes to transferring over through streaming, there's some sort of fallout. out in voice that I've got to look at. Because in the replays it works fine. That's the thing that's confusing me right now. So, a lot of people go to Gizmo. I usually go over to, Simon, because he has less kind of going on. Let me see if I can find him. He's a nice little, bounty to fight. Alright, so he's probably down at the bottom over here. Let me see if I can find him. If not, I'll go over to Gizmo, but Simon's a little more simple. Simple Simon. Alright, so I can't find him, so I'll just go over to Gizmo. I just don't like that he puts his shields up, and you have to kill the drones to get that shield down. But since we got more people here today, we'll just do that. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, they got a lot of health on them. Hello, Soul Slander. I just saw your message there. Welcome to the chat. If you need to get your bounties done, this is a great opportunity to do that. Or if you just want to watch, that's cool too. Hey Johnny, what's up? We're just doing some bounties over here. Let me know if my volume's a little low. I may have to change it through the PC side. I had it all like balanced out and everything for this mic, but looks like I'm gonna have to scrap that or figure out what's going on with it not switching the audio up for some reason. So that's gonna be. It looks like that's gonna be an issue. Hey, what's up, Chosen? How's it going? So we are doing Atlantis. We're just going to do the we're just going to do the Swarm and then the Brine Hulk. Nice.
A giant brine hulk is attacking the Beast Rancher's farm.
The stream volume sounds pretty good. Cause I was just checking it on my end. It was on the lower side, but I could still understand everything. But I don't know. I'm trying to make some sense out of all of it. Alright. Okie doke, sounds good. Okie doke, sounds good. It's good to come right back home from work, huh? It's a great feeling. Alright, after this bounty, I'll drop another 3 more codes, and then we'll go from there. Whoops. got double hit by those things. All right. If you stay right up close to him, usually you won't get hit by those little orb things that he sends out.
We owe you much, Landlord. It must be far Wrath's abuse of magic driving the sea like men.
Alright, let's do 3 more codes. Alright. Alright, and just to kind of drive the point home again, these codes give you the Future Crusader style, and they also give you 5 proto bank bots and 5 R&D scanners. They are one-time use code, and they can be used across all of the platforms. The Future Crusader, yeah, the Future Crusader, Future Batman. That's what the Future Crusader is based on. Alright, so we are out here in Chaos Gotham. So we got the Golem, we've got the Lord, and then we have the Golem, the Lord, and then you got the pit. So let's go ahead and do the Golem first. If he's out here. Yeah, he's out here. Nice. And you can use, I mean, I don't have any right now, but you can use those flames on him to do extra damage. The green ones, I think it's called the Righteous Pyre. And you can counter a lot of his abilities, but since he's a shadow creature, it works on him as well. You can also do it on the Batmage Golem. Same deal. As long as they're a shadow creature, they will always work. When he does like that stun, that allows him to heal up. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same reward from last stream. That is what they have given so far. If they have anything else, I'm sure everyone will let you know across the board. I mean, I like when they do these sort of free codes anyway. You know, free is good, and you never know what sort of rewards I'll end up giving at one point that may very well be even more worth it. Alright. Oh. Oh, you're talking about that chat here. Whoops. What's up, Johnny? How's it going? Hopefully my mic is not too much.
I was just gonna say, ow, my ears. Give me a minute.
Alright.
I gotta adjust your volume there. Say something.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, yes. You're a little bit less loud.
Okay. I had to turn it up like crazy for chat for the stream because they said they couldn't hear me. And
Gotcha.
I hate turning anything up that loud, but I did so that they could hear me. I don't know what it is, if it's something through YouTube or I need to go into my actual settings for my PC through my capture devices, but I had that all balanced out and kind of drives me crazy that I got to go back through that again. Because some people are saying they're not having an issue, and some saying it's fine, that they are having an issue. So, I don't know. It's gonna be a lot of technical.
I think we're good.
Yeah, a lot of technical stuff.
Which tier and mission are you in right now?
We're Chaos Gotham. We're going for the Chaos Lord. Well, Chaos Lord or the pits, whichever one comes up first. Whichever one we find first.
Alright.
Alright.
This one's been defeated already. Okay.
Okay, so we're going to the pits. If you want, I'm all the way over on the very
Far right?
see where yeah, kinda, that very far left area. Very far left at the very, kind of the front of the map, basically.
You could just invite me to group.
Right,
That's so much easier.
You're a hero.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I already thought of that, and I said, oh, that's not gonna work. Yeah.
Alright.
It's like, why can't heroes and villains be friends?
I mean,
why can't they just get along?
If you think about it, I mean, here's the thing, right? Villains haven't been villains for like how many episodes now?
Yeah.
Like they have been a villain for forever. So I mean, at this point, they're all heroes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. It's just like, guys, just take those stupid restrictions away at this point. Like, they serve no purpose. Like, you should be able to trade with the hero. You should be able to group with the villain. You should be able to join a queue up with the hero. Like, that's what they need to do. Whoops. But yeah, that's what they need to do, because this is very just, it's not gonna work for what they're trying to do.
Huh. Is there two phases here? Hold up.
Maybe?
Nope, only one phase. Okay. I do not see any of the bosses. That's weird. Oh, there it is. Now I see ya.
You just missed it. We just killed him.
That's alright.
Okay. So we're gonna go do the Demon Lord. I think he's in the back. I think he's by the coffee shop, ice cream shop.
I think he's in the other side.
Yeah, ice cream shop all the way back here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only remember it's an ice cream shop because no, it's not an ice cream shop. It's a newsstand because I know it's on fire. Yeah. Okay.
I know. Isn't it look cool?
Yeah.
You got that one already? Okay.
The codes can be used for Xbox too. Yeah. Famoose, they can also be on all the different platforms. Were you able to get any of those codes? If not, I can always drop you one.
I'm okay with 4 codes.
I'm talking with chat right now.
Oh, okay.
I know you
I
got a
thought you were
ton.
talking-
You just hit multiverse and be like, "Yo, bro, I need a code." You'd be like, "Okay, I got 500 and I got an extra 500 more." So, I think he's trying to get rid of as many codes as he can. He got 1,000 codes in all, basically. So.
I mean, I don't mind you having 500 bank bots. They're
Yeah.
useful as hell, but like, man, I don't think I need that many future Crusaders though.
Yeah. I mean, I'm struggling at getting rid of 150. I'm only a quarter of the way in, and that was with me basically spamming it in chat the last live stream on Sunday. Thank you. Yeah. All right, so we
There
got
we
the
go.
fire one. Nice.
The cool one.
I like the electric one, man. Because I would dress up, like if I had a Zeus style on, it'd be like a primordial, like Titan versus Zeus. And they're both like electric type. I always thought that was
See,
kinda cool.
I just like fire.
Well, obviously, you're fire on that tune, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, though. Yeah.
I made some new Johnny Blaze styles not too long ago. I decided to get rid of my King of Hell, and I decided to get rid of one of my old Danny catches. So,
Huh.
made some new styles.
Nice.
Yeah. I get bored of certain styles after a while.
Well, yeah, me too. That's why I make videos of them, and then I start on something different. So for me, it's not only me showing my styles and helping others create them, some of them, but
What is that? Why is there giant rats?
that's the flute, man. That's the Pied
What?
Piper's flute.
Why are they giant though?
They scale to the size of the character, and he's just a large character.
Those are very, very large mice.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's not the biggest ones I've seen. Not by far.
Holy.
That's how you know it's working.
Yeah, there's no excuse to say that you can't see them.
Yep. Those are berserks going off. Runs all my damage from berserk through those rats. That's how I'm able
That
to
is
do such
crazy.
crazy damage, man. Berserk is amazing for, I mean, obviously it's amazing for rage. There we go. Nice.
There. Alright, we're next.
We're just gonna go down the list. So I'm gonna go turn these in real quick, and then we're gonna head over there. I think I want to say I think it's Metal Gotham. Now that I think about it.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll go to House of Legends. Yeah, the bat, eh? I hate that bat though, because it's without a lot of people, it just kills everybody. With
Yeah.
all the
Well,
other smaller ones ganging up on you.
Well, you don't have to worry about the small ones. I'm going to show you what you should be doing when you do that. You got to take them to the corner. You can't be going to the middle because that's where everything spawns. And if you kill any of those orbs, that's where the ads come in. The ads are spawned when an orb is killed.
Oh.
So you don't go into the middle, and you won't kill an orb. Because if you go into the middle, then you get within a certain proximity of the orbs, and then they will follow you. And that's when they'll start putting arrows on you. But if you don't do that, you'll never have to deal with orbs ever. So you just stay in the corner and you let him come back. You got to be patient with it. A lot of
You
people
want to do
get.
the Titan first?
Well, we could do the bat
Give people,
first.
because I was gonna say it gives people a chance to get here first, you know, to do the bat. But
Yeah, but you want to get the crappy one out of the way. I'm one of those people.
Sure.
It's like the part that I hate doing the most. Like even though like I do it this way, it is not one of my favorite bounties to do. So I would rather get him out of the way now than have to deal with him later. I usually do the bat first, get him out of the way, and then I do the Titan because they're easy. So don't let him go too far outside of the parking lot. Otherwise he will like proximity go. He'll go back to the middle because it'll be outside his proximity. And
does he heal when he goes back to middle though?
no,
Okay,
No.
that's not too big of a deal then.
no. It's every quarter of his health he goes to the middle.
This is one of the bounties I hate the most.
See, like if he does that, he's gonna back up to the middle because he went too far. See what I'm saying? That, and then people get impatient, then they go to the middle. You just gotta let them come back, but that's why you don't want to go too far out. Yeah, he'll come back. He'll see my time.
There you go.
Yep. But yeah, it doesn't pay to be going to the middle. He will come back. Just move back a little bit, and he will follow. Oh no, he reset. He reset because he did his every quarter of his health. Like I said, he goes back to the middle anyway. There. So just stay on the corner. There you go.
Yep.
And so when he gets to half, he'll go back to the middle, just in general. But but he'll do that anyway if people bring him too far past his boundaries.
It's too bad I couldn't heal you.
No, it's fine. He goes to the middle when he's at half health, and he'll come back. There we go. So just don't let him go too far outside the parking lot area, and he'll just come back. This is the best way to fight him.
Yeah, I never knew that.
Yep, there you go. Easy peasy. I mean, this is how I solo it. This is the easiest way to do it. You take all that crap out of there.
The one other boss I hate is, I know it sounds so stupid, but I actually hate Merc from Flashpoint. I hate him.
I totally understand. I still die in him sometimes, and it's usually the interference from the other boss that makes an issue for me.
Yep.
See? Yeah. See,
Because he's not hard. He's not hard, but like when you have like all the other things coming to attack you, it's like okay.
Yeah.
It just gets annoying.
Yeah. Oh,
Come
see, you got a
on. There he
blue
is.
spore that's next to you. See that?
Yeah.
See, now the ads come out. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, see? That's what happens. Hell breaks loose in. I mean, it's still fine. Oh, well, then you get that. So, that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't go to the middle. Because then you attract those orbs, and then the orbs start to, bring other orbs, and then you start to have ads that drop after every single one of them. It's better just to let him come back on his own terms.
Batman attack. Uh-oh, nope.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kill the orb so you don't have to die to it. It's gonna suck, but we got ads. I mean, they don't hit very hard, to be honest. It's just extra stuff I don't worry about, or like to worry about rather.
And he's dead. Ooh. That was not too bad, except for the ending there.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the general idea of what you want to go with when you So if you ever want to soul him, Johnny, that's the way you do it. Well, the
Yeah.
first 3
I
quarters
just
of it.
I just avoided that boss because I hated doing it by myself.
Yeah.
Because like you know
But, yeah.
I didn't know that you could just do that.
That's all you
You
do,
know.
man. You just, it's all proximity. It's all proximity and those orbs. If you avoid the orbs altogether and stay out of their proximity, you don't have to worry about the ads or anything ever again. Oh, Donna. She's the only one I've ever died to because I wasn't paying attention. And she does her reflect. That reflect hits hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and then I'm doing like all this mad damage, and then she just does that reflect right at the right time for her. Yeah, that lasso, it's kind of buggy. It doesn't work 100% of the time, but you can block that and it'll counter her. Oh, she did that reflect. See, like I told you, she does that reflect, and I didn't see it. Out of all the power activations, I didn't see it. Thank you. Whoever picked me up, thank you. Isley, but Elsley, but yeah, that's the only thing. It's kind of just paying attention, but that lasso you can block it and it'll counter her.
You know, what'd be really cool
Yeah,
is if after like reaching CR 100,
yeah,
they have an option to where you can basically join an anti-hero faction which allows you to do all the hero or villain sides that you weren't able to access before.
all right.
I feel like that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that reflex getting everybody. Yeah. Yeah, she's the only one that can really kill, and it's not really because it's a hard mechanic. You just have to really watch it.
Just pay attention. It's kind of
Yeah.
hard though when you have 100 explosions and things going on though.
Yeah. So the quickest way I get back to there is I go to this terminal over here, or you could warp rally, and it'll bring you to one of the alternate terminals, and then it'll take you back to the main one. That's my quickest way
That's
of
cool.
getting back. Yeah. Because I used to fly all the way over, and it was so out of the way. I was like, nah, we need to do something better than that. Here, let me drop a code real quick. Yeah. And then clear that. Okay. Alright, so we're going to move on to the next one. I think the next one is, I want to say it's Thanagar. I could be wrong. I think
Oh,
it's,
that one's easy.
yeah, it's very easy. Like, I have fun in that one. The only one I have trouble with is sometimes Bop because of his dome. That can be annoying.
The only thing I hate about Thanagar is the wait time for the boss. It's the only thing I hate.
Yeah, so I mean at that point I'll just push a few more codes and then call it a day. Since I'll definitely have the time for it. Yeah. I mean it gives gives you a good opportunity to kill some ads, get your supercharge back up. So so you can be at your best. So we already got
Yep.
the golem up.
It's so funny seeing those giant rats.
Yeah, man. That always makes my league mates freaking laugh, man, seeing the rats. Because they're so ridiculous, but the damage is just too good. Yeah, the first couple times I was going ahead and tanking him, I realized he had like no health, that bounty. His health is like super low
You know,
for some reason.
I'm surprised nobody is. No, I haven't seen somebody make the rat catcher yet.
I've made that. I didn't make a video on it, but I've definitely made a style for it, and it wasn't too bad. It was pretty good.
Hmm.
Let me reply back. Let's wait for. Won't be long.
All right,
But
now we wait.
yeah. So we're gonna wait. Let me drop a few more codes. I'll do another two more, and then we should be good.
Are you gonna try out the new Batman Arkham game on VR?
There's gonna be a new Batman Arkham game.
Yeah, on VR.
I don't really do anything VR, but it does sound interesting. But I'm glad that they're making games like that for VR because you never know down the road. But
Well, here's the thing: is that it's not like a typical VR game where you just interact, you just touch things, and that's it. Like you can actually fight criminals and like grapple up like in the other Arkham games. It's really cool.
nice.
Yeah, and you have like the full gadgets and everything too. Oh, they did such a good job, from what I can see at least.
Yeah. I mean, it does sound good. I will 100% watch gameplay of it and see what it looks like.
If there was one game, let me put it this way, all right? I think that VR is only good for one thing, all right? Racing, all right? Like in terms of like actually like doing simulators, racing, it sounds like a really great idea, right? But this is like one of the things outside of that that I think it could be really good for
Yeah.
is a Batman game.
Do you think that this could be the start of a whole bunch of Arkham games or superhero games based like this?
Well, see, here's the thing. They've tried doing it with Spider-Man before. It didn't really kick off too well. They've tried doing it with like some type of like VR version of like a Marvel Brawl type thing,
Okay.
where you could be different characters, and it didn't really kick off too well. It wasn't really executed too well. But if a company like this can execute it well, then yes, then it could probably kickstart the whole superhero brand back on VR and be done in a much better way.
Okay. Yeah, cause
It just needs to be done properly once, so everybody else kind of gets like an idea of like how it should be done.
yeah, cause I guess would you say at this point there's a negative connotation on it right now, and they're basically pioneering, seeing if they can change that, basically. Okay.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like how um, it's kind of like the opposite effect of like what we see with Call of Duty right now, right?
Yeah.
They had that working system, right?
Mhm.
And now they tried changing it so much. Now it's not working, right?
It's falling off.
So yeah, so it's like it's kind of the opposite. Where this time they didn't have a working system, but now they're changing it, and it looks like they have a working system now for these guys.
Okay.
So
Well, yeah, I will definitely check that out. Um, so it's kind of on an unrelated note. I saw for those of you that watch Dragon Ball Super, there seems to be a whole other movie that's coming out that somebody had posted on the Discord for DCUO. It's like Dragon Ball Daima or something like that. It looks to be pretty good, but it almost looks like it's like a GT spin-off, or it's like everybody gets turned into a child or something, but basically still keep like their powers and stuff. I don't know. It's odd, but they've never really, or at least the movies have never been really that bad. So just a little bit of curiosity, and we'll see where that goes. But
I got a
yeah.
question for you. What are those shoulders that you're wearing?
So the the shoulders are very old style in the game. These are the future something, future defender, I think. It's basically the. It's supposed to be the future Batman shoulders. Yeah, future defender. It's supposed to be future Batman. And so I put the burnished bronze chroma on that to give it that kind of roughed up look to try to get it close to what the helmet's looking like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where can I get it from? Do you know?
I think they're from like a player brief. Like I said, they're very
Okay.
old style, so they're one of those player brief or investigation styles. I'd have to look it up.
Okay. Yeah. No, I was just wondering
Yeah.
because like I
Very
was looking
old.
for something to put on. I was looking for something to put on one of my jackets.
Yeah.
On the punk rocker jacket.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the studs on the top of it.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe that could kind of give it like a clean edge to it.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very nice shoulders, man. I mean, the texture on them is not bad, to be honest. Definitely still a really nice style in terms of, like, how well it's aged.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, definitely no real fault in there. I used to use it a lot back in the day for Batman styles. Not as much anymore, but when it, when it kind of makes its appearance and works, I'm more than happy to use it. Kind of, with this style.
I mean, I think it could work for a lot of Batman styles, like a crap ton of them.
Yeah. Yep, I agree. So that could be another thing you could wear at your future Crusader suit for those that are getting the codes, and it's a player brief. So all you got to just do is find the player briefings for it, which are just located throughout the game.
It's so funny seeing these like really, really poorly textured rats.
The half of the fun is the sound that they make when they go off. I don't know, in some environments it just doesn't go, like the sound doesn't go up, but there's a lot of times where you'll just hear like the massive squeaking of the rats. It's hilarious. It's like almost like a shrill, like a whine. Yeah.
It's like you're chewing on cheese curds.
Mhm. Yeah.
I don't know if you ever had a cheese curd before, but like it has a squeaking noise.
Well, you're talking to a Floridian here, and it's only been recent that we've been starting to get cheese curds because we've been having Wisconsin companies come up here. So.
Yeah, over here in Canada, it's like a known thing that cheese
Yeah.
curds are everywhere
Yeah.
because poutines exist.
Yeah. Now we got our local supermarkets carrying them. You got Culver's, which is making locations in Florida. So you've got all these different outside influences that kind of bring that sort of cuisine that we didn't have before. So. All right. So
Now,
we can move on.
now I feel like
to the
having
next one.
poutine.
Oh, you freaking poutine. We're probably saying it wrong, but like, I still knew what you said, but we say poutine. But poutine's probably more correct, I guess. But that's literally
Oh, that's just how we say it here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's probably the more correct way. But that's literally just fries and gravy, right? Or am I simplifying it a little too much?
And cheese curds.
And cheese curd. Okay, so it has cheese curds with it. Okay. All right.
I mean, there are people that put mozzarella on it, but like that's not
That's
right.
not the
That's
same.
not right at all.
No, that's not the same.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. It's a known fact that every single place here, like not every single place, but like 99% of like all poutines here made in Canada
Yeah.
use a certain brand though. We use a brand called St. Albert's.
For the curds.
Yep.
Nice. So, like I said last time, I'm gonna get the worst one out of the way first, and it's gonna be Calculator. He's definitely one of the bosses I dislike the most, because the chance of me dying to him comes pretty freaking high when those ads come out. So I'm like swapping on other tank artifacts to give me passive, like, damage reduction over time, just because it's kind of, because I don't know. I'm just stubborn. It's a lot of time to take down that barrier, and he does a lot of pulls, so I just try to avoid taking down the barrier altogether and just outlive it.
I'll be there in a second. I
Okay,
just gotta grab something. Here, I'll get a couple hits just in case you guys defeat him before I finish.
oh, I doubt that. He's,
I'm just
yeah.
I'm back.
Okie doke.
I see it went down.
It was the dog wanted to join in. I heard him, and I'm like, he wants to join in over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to have a dog, so I understand. We got a cat now. That's all we got.
I like cats.
Yeah.
I used to have a cat.
Cats are nice. Ours is Maine Coon, so Fluffball. Mini Lion.
My cat's old name was Boo. She was a black cat.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
I knew there was a black cat.
She was very
yeah.
vicious.
Oh.
She was very vicious looking. Like if you look at her, she looked vicious because when we got her, she was a stray, and she got into like 100 like cat fights with other cats.
Oh.
So she definitely looks like she's been through a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she was very sweet though.
Yeah. Nice. So, this bounty's easy. It's literally just kill the defense ones. That's all you do. And then it stops him from...
I hate how he teleports you though.
Yeah, that's annoying, especially if you're the only person there and he's constantly teleporting you. So it's nice when a second person comes over there so that they can kind of just be like your meat shield or something and just take the damage and get tossed up as you can do more damage. Yeah, that's the nice part of having multiple people for this one. You're not getting tossed up around and teleported as much.
It's like playing Portal.
Yeah.
we just go through the infinite portal thing.
Yeah, I'm just like, really? Alright. So, I think we just graduated the tier 6. So we need to go to tier 6 now. One thing that I thought is cool is this next DLC will take us into tier 7. We've hit tier 7 with this next DLC.
That's cool, but
Yeah.
I wish that they would stop. This is me personally. I wish they would stop giving higher CR and just put a cap limit and just give us gear to specifically geared to upgrade only. That's what I want.
What do you mean no more CR? Just curious.
Like just cap it off at, let's say, 500, right? And then everything else starts becoming like more extended versions of OP gear. So like a harder version of OP gear. So pretty much like leveling up an artifact.
Okay.
Let no selfish god, new god, or bloodthirsty mortal see victory on this day.
All right. Don't know if we're gonna get it, but I will try for the Hydra. I love I love soloing some of the bounties out here. I love soloing the Apocalyptian one, but I have to
Mm-hmm.
I have to take them out quick because they have those one shots that they do around the same time, and they're pretty much absolutes. And I have to have my max supercharge to even take both of them out because like I try to like the thing that kind of sucks is like I can take them out like pretty quickly. So, but I mainly do that so that I can take out Orion. But by the time I take out the two of them and start fighting Orion, I have no supercharge left. And so,
Which one are we doing, by the way? Just so I know.
well, I mean Ares is coming up, so we'll just kill Ares. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, so I have no supercharge by the time I get to Orion, and and after a certain amount of time, he'll just disappear. Like whether you kill him or not, he'll just disappear. So he does time out.
All right. I'm on my way. I think Ares is the easiest one.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair to say.
Like he doesn't really have any attacks that are like super potent.
Like his stomp attack.
Yeah, but it's not that bad though.
Yeah, you just gotta block it though, or have something running in the background that'll heal you a crap ton. Because you'll definitely feel that one. Um,
I got a sword. That's cool.
yeah, nice. Yeah, his sword's
You want it?
pretty cool. I got all that. I don't need that.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Maybe you have 100 characters that you use. I don't know.
No, I could buy those on other characters if I wanted, like replay badge 'em.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and try those codes, Jay. Yeah, go ahead and see those codes. At least one of them should work. If they don't work, let me know, and I'll throw another one in chat. Yeah, I'm glad you like the styles. If you have characters that need bounty missions finished, we're just kind of going through tier 6 now, so just feel free to gather along if you want.
So what is this flash style based on, or is it just a custom thing you made?
It's just a custom. I guess it's got a little bit of future flash kind of tweaked into it.
Okay.
Or unless that was the base, and then I kind of built on that because I thought that this slimline was amazing. So that was kind of my first idea. Like I wanted to get as many of the lightning bolts in as possible, and I really liked the slimline.
Right.
And I said, what would a flash character look like with this? So, and then it kind of just grew from there.
Yeah, it does look good.
Yeah. It's just one of those situations. It's one of those situations, kind of like with Concord. It's not about too much about the. It's not always about the style. It's also about the colors you give to it. If the colors pop and if they make sense. If you make these different styles for the characters and they're not aesthetically pleasing or the color is wrong, that's going to be a glaring issue. So color is almost everything when it comes down to a style. Coloring, it has to be just as important as the styles you put on it. And then materials are like a third, but they do contribute to a nice style. I think that's
Like
fair
one
to
thing
say.
I've noticed with a lot of other people that do Ghost Rider is they just put pure black, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that just takes away to detail.
Mm,
Like I like to see a little bit of detail by just putting in a little bit of like an off color onto it, you know?
yeah. Yep.
See those lines, you
Yeah.
know?
I agree.
You can go anywhere on the spectrum. Just, I mean, obviously certain colors look better, but like, you don't even have to be like particular in what color you pick. It's just a little bit of color in there, and it goes a long way.
Yeah. Chosen. I don't know if it is. Let me know which one you think it comes from, because I didn't really take it from any specific Flash in the comics, but I'd be interested to see if there is, because that'd be kind of funny. Because there might have been something I saw and just didn't realize it was inspired from that. That'd be kind of cool to see, to be honest.
Yep.
You know, to kind of see that that somebody, an artist, actually did something that was very similar and didn't even, you know, realize that some sort of style like that was already kind of made. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, this wasn't directly based off of anything like that, but that'd be cool to see if it you know, kind of was indirectly. All right, let's take out Athena.
Well, that was fast.
It's like Athena who?
You know what's funny is that if you think about it, Athena is essentially a god version of Wonder Woman, who is already a demigod.
Well, you know, the funny thing is she's supposed to be the god of war like Ares, but she's lived like battle tactics. So she's
It's
like
just kind of funny.
she's like the female version of Ares, but he's more on the aspect of the brutality of war. She's more on the battle tactics part of it, rather.
True.
And it's funny that she goes down like in 2 seconds. And it's like, okay, what was your tactic there? Well, to get out of the fight as quickly, immediately, and surrender. Like, you know, like I was gonna survive that onslaught.
Fair enough, though.
You know, so that's that's her tactic, I guess. Just lose horribly so you can get out of the fight quick enough.
Oh, that's cool. This guy has the name Gohan.
Yeah, I
That's
think
pretty
that's Hala Gohan. I think that's one of his characters.
That's pretty cool that somebody has that name. I'm not an anime fan or anything, but I find that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if somebody has the name Goku then.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Looks like the one from the Injustice, if I could speak here, Injustice comics. I'll have to look at that. I have seen the Injustice Flash, but I can't recall exactly what he looks like. I know what Shazam looks like. I have to double check on the Flash. I know he's got those crazy fins on the side of his head. I do remember that. That really stuck out.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
How much time left? 3 minutes. Okay. Oh, I got a feat. Okay.
What's the name of the feat? What was it for?
Cannon Crusher.
Oh, taking out the cannons. Yeah, so somebody must have taken
I didn't even
them
do
out.
anything.
Yeah, it's somebody in the proximity was taking out some cannons and you got credit for it. Yeah.
That's great.
I remember I got that feat, but I got it when it was bugged, when the cannons weren't coming up. And there was only one phase that was doing it that correctly had, there was only one phase that was having cannons come up, and they would bug out after like 3 or 4, so you'd have to wait for a while. So I was getting it the hard way.
I think this DLC originally, when it came out, I was taking a break from the game, so I didn't really play much.
Alright, wow.
Oh,
They were quick. Nice. So let's see who gets the mother box.
Hopefully me. Been trying to get it for a while to sell.
Yeah, they're nice.
Nope.
Nah, didn't get anything either. At least Orion got something out of it. Most weeks I never get the Hydra because usually there's not enough people, and so it just doesn't happen. So I kind of, in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, that's probably just gonna have to be a pass on that mission. But I think we got enough people today, so we should be alright. I gotta switch on my correct augments so that I don't get debuffed. Let's take a look here. Here we go. Platinum engravings. Oh no, I'll throw these on. I forgot about my might ones. Oh, it's just the one. Okay. I was about to say. Okay, that works. Yeah, his hit markers are kind of goofy when it comes to his like his little.
Just stay behind him. I just find you to stay behind him and you're okay.
Yeah, but even his tail wag, like it doesn't hit where it says it's gonna hit. It definitely hits harder than that, or out of that area. So it's like I know like where to go now, but it's like you can't trust the markers. You have to kind of be a little more paranoid and move a little farther, because it definitely does not hit within its parameters. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okie doke. Yeah, you can also get it from the House Legends. Yeah, you're correct, Chosen. Yeah, you can get it from the broker, or you can get it from Chang Su. However, if you get it from him, I don't think you get the feat that comes along with it. That's the only thing. That's why a lot of people try to get it from the broker instead, because it's not a whole ton of source marks, and you'll get the feat with it for using it or equipping it or whatnot. But yeah. Yeah. I sometimes just like to get the tier 3 pets because they have cool animations and stuff at that highest level. So I think that's kind of cool. That's
All right,
generally
I'm back.
why. Okie doke. Sounds good.
I just had to get my pizza out of the oven.
Oh, nice. What type?
Lots and lots and lots of pepperoni.
Sounds good. Nice.
It's just a frozen pizza. It's just called loads of pepperoni, and it's just different types of pepperoni all over it.
Nice. I mean, it sounds like a win to me.
Yep. Okay, I am not even trying to attack him right now, and he's targeting me. Okay, there you go. I would love to have a Cerberus and a Hydra as a mini pet. Like in the base or something, you know?
Oh, yeah, have a little mini Cerberus? Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Cerberus and Hydra.
Yeah.
And Hydra. I think the Hydra would be cool too.
As like SM pets? Like you could buy off the vendor? That'd be nice.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good
You know
idea.
I'd be rocking Cerberus for sure. Get a Hellhound on my base. Or even the Joker dogs would be cool to get as well.
What I would like to still get into base is, there it is, last minute damage he did to me. Let's see what he did to kill me. Ah, his whiplash. He did his whiplash very last second. he was already dead. Okay. Alright. Yeah, he did his whiplash at the very last second. That's funny. Alright. Mission
Alright,
hub.
so
I'm trying to think of what
Oh, yeah.
else. Oh, we should get it. We need to get Alfred as a base pet.
and Ace the Bat Hound as well. I want
Yeah.
Ace the Bat Hound more than anything, to be honest.
Yeah. All right.
It seemed weird that we got Crypto but not Ace.
Well, Crypto's Superman, so I feel Crypto has been marketed a lot more than Ace has. It's only been the last few years that Ace has been finally getting the sort of recognition he needs, because they only had him a little bit in like Batman Beyond and maybe one other show, and then that was it for years. While Crypto, they had him in all sorts of movies and stuff, and I think now they're definitely giving him a little more airtime, but it wasn't that way before. And I just think Ace doesn't get involved in many comic stories as Crypto does.
That's true.
Yeah. So it's I feel to the disparity between the two characters, and they figured that the one would be more popular, is better known, so they should put more effort into getting that one out first.
I mean, if you think about it, right? Ace is exactly like Batman. They're both regular, right? Like Batman's a regular human. Ace is a regular dog, right? They're just slightly more smarter than the average, what's called version of, or the average, what's called species of themselves. You know,
Yeah.
like there's nothing too special compared. Whereas Crypto, he's extraordinary. He has powers just like Superman.
Yeah.
You know, and it seems more appealing to especially a dog. You know.
Yeah. Cosmic.
It's like, what are you gonna do to Ace and say sit, good boy, or like no, like at least with Crypto, you could say fly, and he goes flying. You know what I mean? So I see how it's marketed better.
Yeah. Yeah. There's more of a wow factor to it. So yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go get my pizza and I'm gonna go eat. So I'm gonna let you go here, and then I'm going to the gym later. So you have a good one.
Sounds good.
See ya.
Laters. Nah, I knew that was gonna happen. All right. Okay, we are over at Cosmic Boy right now. And then I guess for just the next bounties, I'm just gonna worry about hitting the gems, and then I think we'll move on to the next one. All right. Yeah, he's got relatively low health. That boss. All right. So we are currently out in what is this? 31st? Yeah, 31st century New Earth. I'm over by by Saturn girls, the Academy dorms. Let me drop a few more codes in chat. Alright, should be good for now. Just gonna switch to my main tank because I'm just worrying about getting the Alright, going for the gemstones. That's kind of funny. I think we'll be cutting this pretty close. did get her within 6 seconds. Nice. And let's hit up Lightning Lad. Alright, and I think we can move to the next bounty area, because I think we're pretty much done with what we need to do here. We don't have a mission for the last boss, so we don't need to do it.
A strong victory. I knew you were the right person.
Alright. We'll do the signs later. So I think the next one that we're moving off to is Flashpoint. Flashpoint Gotham City.
Paradox demon just slipping through a cactus in the multiverse. Before they do some real
Take out the war-crazed Amazon Furies and Atlantean enforcers.
Sir, ma'am, captain, psyops elite.
This boss is a lot of fun to me. I like a lot of his mechanics. The only time I don't really like fighting him is when he's gets that electric power up, because then that means he takes a lot of your power, and then you know you just run out of a ton of power and you can't sustain that over a long period. Okay, so this is Fire One. This is alright. He has like a fire aura that he puts on. So you just gotta be a little tankier. You can't be up close all the time if you don't have something to work with it. Luckily, I have like I got, you know, shield and healing, and so I can kind of take that sort of damage from the boss. And this is why a shield for your henchmen are very important. When you got a boss like this, that's gonna kill just about everything that you throw at it. that's when you're gonna have an issue. So we basically burned him out of that. So you don't have to take down the turrets if you can overcome everything. Those turrets sometimes, I mean the airstrikes, sometimes they one-shot, sometimes they don't. It's kind of annoying, but you gotta roll out of those. Pickup duty. If you're in a channel, he can't really push you back as much. So it's only when... So this is the time to be doing the most damage you possibly can so that he can't keep doing that. I think he's pretty... Yeah, he's done. Nice. Alright. So we are in Point Gotham right now. We are heading over to the generals, and then we'll go over to the beasts or whatever they are after that. The paradox guys. So this isn't a very hard combo. Terra just does a lot of control abilities like Aqualad, so it's just a lot of control effects. Just like Johnny was saying earlier, the one that's really a problem is Merc. He's the one that can kind of be an issue. But you can see they don't really have a lot of health. The only ones that have a lot of health are the Atlanteans, only because they can put up a shield, which heals them and takes any damage in like that, and you won't do any real damage to them. So it's better to just wait out the shield or drop an orbital. There you go. Yeah. Now, if you have the damage like supercharge, like the Berserk to overcome the shield, then it won't really matter too much. But if you're just doing regular attacks, it's better not to attack. All right. Got his weapon style. Nice. Now let's hit up those paradox guys. Alright, so this is the one that gives you the orbital that goes for, you know, some pretty decent money in the broker. So if you're going to lock out your mission, try to go for this guy, the little floating guy with the 4 arms. The only way you can really die to him is if you get hit by his orbital, or he does the munch attack on you. Like that. If you don't have a shield up and you're taking the full brunt of that attack, you may not survive it. He'll start spamming that orbital attack in a little bit. There it is. So you got a block for that. If he tries to munch on you and you're not in either like that channel stance or you don't have a shield on, you you gotta block for that. Or he'll just basically just one-shot you with that munch move. Now he's spamming those. There we go. Nice. So, we didn't get the orbital on that drop, but maybe next time. We'll warp rally. Alright.
Let them fight their wars on their own.
That's how you finish that out. Now we're coming to my favorite DLCs. I like the death metal. Oh, wrong teleporter. This one. Yeah, I like the death metal. I like the Doomed Washington. They're a lot of fun. They got some of the more interesting bosses. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Where was I? Doom Washington. Here we go. So I usually go for Manta because I find that he's pretty easy. I'll show you a few tips on that if you end up trying to solo him as a tank. I can show you a few tips to work with him, especially if you rage. Well, that's if I don't screw it up. Alright, let's see. So, I just hit the weeklies here. And Gardner, I believe. There we go. So, let's hit Manta up first. Because he can be kind of tricky for someone who's soloing something. See how he put up those bombs? If you're able to get him, but then he'll do this, you block that off. But if you're rage, you can just run. You can kind of just run that. See? Oh. So I didn't have enough health. If you're not max health and you take that, it doesn't matter. Your rage crash will not save you. I thought I was full health. So don't do that. Don't do that at all. Like I said, here we go. Let's go back. But when it comes to those bombs, you don't always have to turn them. You can just back up. They're proximity based. So block this off, and those bombs, see, they won't kill you if they all go off. Otherwise, if you're too close, it's a one shot. See, I wasn't full health, so it wasn't. I quickly glanced up, saw I wasn't ready to do that. So move away. Let the bombs go off. Boom. One off. There you go. You don't have to turn them. If you don't have a shield that's immediately ready, don't worry about it. Just back up. Oops. Well, that one was close. See, mines are right over there. Just back up. There you go. He'll come to you. If you're wearing the augments, you can also reduce your damage from that, but I'm not switching that for that. It's no biggie. potency here. You can always heal a lot of this off with this artifact. I'm getting double heals off of that guy. Yeah, I had a feeling he wasn't going to get that tier of extinction off. Yeah, I mean, that was a little rough around the edges, but the general idea there. I feel the best thing that makes bounties good is when they're interchangeable. You either have a lot of bounties or you have a great variety that people can kind of work off of, not the same old thing. So if you need these bounties and you're looking to lock them out, I am in doomed Washington, D.C. right now. I'll be working all the way up to the latest content and soloing those as needed. With the power of the rats on my side. So it's easy, quick source marks. She's got a lot of health for a boss, that's for sure. She's not very hard as a boss. I think anybody could basically solo her. She doesn't really have any moves that are insane. I know her one source blast used to one-shot people and then disconnect them, and then I think the devs basically kind of just took that ability out and then left the bounty as is. So it's a heavily nerfed bounty just because of the tech limitations. So they kind of just did what they could with what they had. But yeah, that used to be pretty OP back in the day. Didn't affect PC, but you know, a majority of player base is PS, so it affected a majority of the player base. So. I kind of recommend you can do this every week. But you just basically run from the T5 bounties into the T6, and that's a great way to make like 300 and something source marks every week, and that really builds up really well. But yeah, so we're just we're doing the bounties from tier 5 to tier 6. We just went through all the tier 6 ones, tier 5 ones, and now we're just doing tier 6 right now. We are at doomed Washington at the moment. It's a good thing to have. It's a good habit if you have the time to do it. That's a way to get a lot of source marks in the game, and that's going to save you a lot of money in the long run when it comes to getting styles or catalysts or anything of that sort. So it's good to stockpile on those and only really use them when you really need them. I think all I got over in this open world, all I got left is the ultraviolet. bounty. Yeah, I mean, you could go into tier 4. I don't know if they reward the same amount of source marks, because I know they didn't quite normalize it that way in some areas of the game. But yeah, I mean, if you're getting the marks like 100%, like yeah, do it. So this bounty, I think Babyface isn't that bad for a bounty. I think he's all right. It's all the other stuff that goes on that can become an issue. Like the orbital drops, you got all the ads that can sometimes get you stuck because there's so many packed up against you. And then you got all those stupid devices that'll debuff you. So you have to find a really specific area to try to get all your damage off. So it's a lot of variables, but it's not that bad. You know, you just look at the wording right there. It'll tell you when something's about to come. Yeah, well then that's a pretty good deal. Yeah, definitely do tier 4. You get more. You can get more than, I guess. I'll usually go back to like the Earth 3 sometimes, and I'll do that just to make a little more, because that's pretty quick. That's like half a bounty, to be honest. For the marks you're getting, it's like a half bounty. Let's get a little few more crits in there. Heard that orbital going off. I'm like, yeah, that ain't good. Oh. Have a little orbital action here. I keep forgetting to use my ally. Probably should use him at some point. The one for these that are really annoying would have to be the Clown Sanity one, because he picks you up like almost all the time and just tosses you around. It's such a major like stall tactic basically. All right. The snake one's all right, and the other one rolls and knocks you around. That's kind of like another stall tactic. Kind of waste your time. All right. There we go. Off to death metal. Oh, so you're talking about like the number ones where it's like certain amount of like you got to get certain. Yeah. No, I don't do those weeklies. I try to really not do those because yeah, I yeah, I really don't like those counter ones. It to me it just feels like I don't know. It just feels like they're just trying to keep you in the game longer and it's kind of wasting your time. I'd rather kill something and get 8 marks than to feel like I was kind of wasting my time getting like 400 of something, 300 or something, 200 or something. So, that's how I kind of see it. You know, not everybody sees it that way, but I just don't like them for that reason. I don't like those sort of weeklies. I will actively avoid those. Like now, if it's a new DLC, you know, like I really have like no other choice. Like I gotta get the marks, but I won't reset it. I won't bother resetting that. It's yeah. So the strongest one in here would probably have to be Barbatos, and it's just because he has all the ads that are around him. It makes it easier if you have people that are like taking down the shielding, so he doesn't have like extra defense. But that's about it. I've been lazy and bumming about not seeing the Batman Anniversary emblem. Yeah, that's just one of those things where, you know, you just have to, you know, get it while you can. I don't know. Maybe they're just super protective over it this time around, but it doesn't seem like they were in the past. So I don't get this guy a lot. This guy, he's pretty interesting for a boss. He hits very hard if he hits you with a blue beam. So you have to skirt around him a lot. I mean, there's like no block mechanic on that. You can't block that beam. So you just have to do this and see it sometimes doesn't even show up. So that's a problem. You just gotta be careful when you're fighting this guy. Otherwise, very enjoyable boss. Oh, and he's already dead? Okay, okie doke. That makes it easy, so we must have a good group around here. Yeah, hopefully they drop it on the 21st. The nice thing is, like, you're able to reset it on other characters for free if you want to when you finally get it. But it really sucks to where if you got a new character that doesn't have it, then you're kind of just stuck waiting around for them to try to give it back. So that's not great. Come back to the stream. Okay, all right. Sounds good. We're just killing these Batman so that we can finally get the boss to spawn. So this is the same one I was talking about earlier when we were in Chaos Gotham, to where you can use those, you can even use it on these guys too, but it'd be kind of a waste. But you can drop those green flames. The Van Helsing, the green spell, you can drop that. Let me see if I have any. So I don't have the green one. I only got the white one, the purple, and the blue. I don't have the green one. But the green one does extra damage to shadow creatures. that's one you could definitely use on this bounty if you need a little extra damage to help you out. That's the best way to do it. Yeah, he's out all right. Yeah, that's the only thing, is if somebody starts running off, that's gonna ruin your berserk. Because then he's gonna walk to the middle, he's just gonna get yo-yoed around. I understand they're afraid that they're gonna die or something, and that the boss is gonna kill him, but he's gonna go to the person that's farthest away and kind of chase them. I like that. Not fun. Well, it looks like we're already working on Barbatos. The worst thing ever they could give this Batman was a staff. That staff is so annoying. That constant stunning. Dropping those mega capsules. Alright. Nah, I guess we could have just warped over there. There. Okay.
Well done. We've bought ourselves another day.
Hey Gwen, welcome to chat. I'm going to be dropping another 3 codes in the chat. So if you have not had a chance to get one, this is the time, a good time to get it. These are codes that give you the Future Crusader Batman suit, the style, and it gives you 5 bank bots and 5 R&D scanners. And you can go to the marketplace and put that code in, and it will reward it to that character, or it'll reward it on that account, and you can find it in the redeems. Alright. Okie doke. Let's kill some more bounties. So we're good here. I think we can move on. Enter House Legends. And those codes are single use, so once somebody uses them, they will not work anymore. And they could be used across all the different platforms. Alright. Inferno Conduct. I was gonna guess it was I was gonna guess Dakota City, but I almost forgot about Infernal. Yeah, to be perfectly honest, I'm not too fond of the new Wonder Girl suit. I kind of thought they would go something more along the lines of Wonder Woman with her something more Amazonian. But then again, that is the newest version of her in the comics, so they're going to do whatever was kind of chosen for that character design for what's recent. Yeah, I guess they were trying to go for a gamer girl look. Try to give a little more adolescent feel to the character. That's about all I can really think of what the mindset was for the character. I have it increased at max, at least in game. It'll have to be something that I do later on with my actual PC and see if there's anything I can do on that end. But currently in game, I am maxed out on my audio, or for my voice audio. Yeah, I've had plenty of people say it was too low, and then a bunch that said I was just fine. So I'll try to see if there's anything I can do for those that are having trouble hearing me on the stream. Unfortunately, I am not. I forgot to do that. So let me see if I could find my stash here. Oh, can't use them in combat. We'll do it after. But yeah, I totally forgot. Oh, and he took me out. Well, I guess that gives me a chance to actually put the detector on. You know. There we go. Yeah, I was using it earlier. I just didn't redo it. So. I'm in PvE. I'm over by the Injustice one right now. So if you need to get these bounties, it'll shave some of your time off. Poor freeze drone. That little fire guy went after him. I thought he was gonna go after me. Alright. I guess we could start killing these ads here. Monstrosities. Yeah, this is a counter feed I don't mind, because this actually goes by pretty quick. Here, let me do something here. See if I can't get them all over here. And then after we kill these monstrosities, we're gonna go take out the fried bounty, and then we'll move on to the next map. We're just working our way up tier 6 at this point. Give me a sec, DDT, and I will drop you a code after I kill this set of monstrosities. And welcome. Alright. And there you go. And cannot even see you. I'm killing monstrosities right now. Oh yeah, we're in the same phase. See? Right on the side. We already already killed Injustice. I'm over on the side killing monstrosities, and then I'm gonna go over to Pride. Ran where I can buy the Red Lantern emblem accessory. Yes, that's gonna be in Death Metal, Washington D.C. You could buy that with source marks in Death Metal, Washington D.C. That's where you're gonna get them from. No, no, no. I'm not at Injustice. I'm right here. See? I'm killing the monstrosities. Yeah, I'm not actually killing Injustice. See him in the pool right here? Yeah. So I'm just killing monstrosities. I got only a few more to kill, and then I'm going to jump over to Pride. Trying to corral them all together so I can use one Berserk and get the most amount of damage done. Literally one more set, and then let's go over there. I'll waste an ally on him. That's fine. There we go. Just to get out of the way. Alright. Pride we go. Zod should be able to kill her on the spot. There we go. Nice.
Order prevails on this day. All is vanquish for now. You must ever be vigilant against injustice in the world.
So we are going to head off to the next map. I think it's Dakota City.
Fearsome Five will be running scared of you.
No matter how many, fearsome or not, they must
see who's up. No, not Burger Full. So it must be. Ah, looks like somebody's already fighting them over here. Alright. Well, I don't mind lending a hand. Whoops. Alright, so Chemo is done. Reset text. Invite the group. I don't know if I can invite him to group. Is he a villain? I think he is. Alright. Oh, so the final. Okay. Rally point. Yeah, to be honest, I personally skip this because usually I don't have enough health to be doing this. But we may have enough health this time around. Yeah, I think we'll kill them in time. And that was clutch for a rage crash, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I saw you there. Alright. So let's kill one of the... We'll go to the high school. We're gonna head over to the high school, take out, forget the name, Jinx. Yeah, we're gonna take out Jinx. And then we'll move on to the next map. All right. Let's do a little meditation. Yeah, hopefully they shorten the wait between these at some point, because they could definitely use it. Because I mean, this is a little long. I remember when the battle-torn village, when they require you to do like 6 different bounties, and that was just for 8 marks, but you had to do all of them in order. Like, that was like a checklist. That was a lot of work for just 8 marks. To me, that was ridiculous. And it used to be 12 minutes in between every single boss. And then they finally dropped it down to like 2 minutes between every boss. But it used to be far more of a time sink trying to get all that stuff done. Yeah. Alright. We got word. She is finally approaching Lincoln High School. About time she joins us. There she is. decide off screen. Okie doke. So I think we can call it on this map. So we collect our stuff and then we can head over to the next map. I think it's Cursed Gotham. So we'll jump on over there.
Desaad's deadly chemo is circling the drain, thanks to you.
House of Legends, and go to Curse Gotham. Gentleman Ghost is definitely something else when it comes to bounties. He's probably one of the most difficult because your teammates and people around you can do the most damage to you without even realizing it, so they can one-shot you. So it is literally one of those bounties where less is more. Less people is better. So yeah, it's just one of those things. More people doesn't necessarily mean better. It means pretty worse. I've had like even my own pets like one-shot me, like with that shield. That shield right there, that's a reflect. All your pets will hurt you with that shield. That's why I don't bring them out immediately. See, 700,000 hits on that shield. You see those gray numbers? It's insane. Like, Gentleman Ghost is out for blood with that one. Oh, let me retreat. I almost forgot. I forgot to pick up my missions. Oopsie, let me go get that. Oh, that's if my whatever can turn on. Alright, fine. Acrobatics. Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's right. Almost forgot that. And that would probably be nice. You know, get some source smarts what we were working for. Alright. Now I'm good. Oh, there it is. Ghost Mastery. There, Crypto. Crypto knocked me out. Yeah. Yeah, to me that's so dumb. A reflect like that shouldn't be that strong. Yeah, he should be dead. There we go. So, you know, there's no real rhyme or reason to, or nothing super specific you can do except moving away from everybody when he starts to do the reflect. Other than that, there's nothing else you can really do. Because everybody's got a chance to kill everybody there. It's kind of, you know, of sucks, but it is what it is. It's his mechanic. This one, people will come near you and not realize that they're dropping their arrow thing on you, so you'll have doubles on that sometimes. And, you know, that'll definitely hurt you. So you don't want to be in all that purple or double of those reds. That will just outright annihilate you. Like, I could take one of those, but why should you? If you don't need to, like, it's one of those things where in a situation, if you know you can, in this last case scenario, and you know, like, oh yeah, I could kind of take that, then you're alright. Alright, wow. I thought she was going to keep going for a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and pick that up. Alright. And so what I do, so you see, I got all these boxes, right? It's kind of a clutter in here. But I take all these boxes, and I will take all these boxes, and I'll put them in my bank. I won't even open these. I'll put them in my bank, and then when a new DLC comes along, guess what? You just got a whole crap ton of gear that you can crush for your augments. So if you do this every week, and you get that source marks, you can save all that gear in the boxes, leave them in the boxes, stack them in your bank. And there you go. You've got gear that you can open up for that you can use towards your origin augments. Alright, so I think we're getting close. Let's see. No, Mortal, you're not getting in my way, man. It's all good. I work with what I can, so it is all good. So, Bottle DC, I think that's all that's left that we gotta do to grind out bounties. And then I think we'll call an end to the stream. I'll throw like another 3-4 codes out, and then we'll work off of that. We'll throw last set of codes out after we get these bounties weeklies done here, and then we'll call it. I think it's been a. Let's help them out here. There. All right.
Washington, D.C. is relying on us.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and hit up the. Let's go hit up the Overlord first. I think that's fair. If he's even here. Huh, maybe the Tumblr outbreak has started, so guess what? I guess I'll be going over there. Let's go around and get some more. say I used a couple berserks here, but they're dying so quickly, it would probably take me more time to set up a berserk than to just kill them with everyone else. I'll save it for the actual bounties. The little icon going above my head is interesting. I've never seen that one before. Welcome Miss Keone to chat. How's it going? Yeah, I'm done here, mortal. Yeah, we can move on to the Overlord. Okay, he's over here. Okay. Instead of moving him, we'll just do this then. Whoops, I saw you at the last second there. Yeah, the rats are huge. They just, they get bigger with the scale of the enemy. What allies are you running? I'm just curious. Because one of them, I think, is like a group buff. This is the dreaded part. This is the time waster out of all this. Yeah. Yeah, if you keep him off to the side, you don't have to worry about this. Yeah. This is a time waster. When I see stuff like this, I don't like this. Trying to get him over to the pool. Don't know why they're trying to move him across the map. And he reset. Hey, Immortal, we're just gonna switch to another phase. Yeah, because they keep taunting him, and they just make it harder to run it. Here, I'm gonna switch to another phase. Well, that's if it allows me to. Here, we're gonna go the next phase over. If it'll bring me out of combat. Well, this teleporter will force that. Alright. Let's go down to phase 8. No, they're making it hard for it. They're literally pulling him into the middle and then they're dragging him back and then he's resetting. They're they're making it far harder than it needs to be, and I don't know what they're trying to do, but it's not we're not going to finish it anytime soon when they do stuff like that. So I'm kind of just we're over at phase 8. We'll do it over there. Yeah. Yeah, they're doing way too much for to I've never seen so much effort put into yeah. Yeah, sure man. I appreciate you joining me. Never seen so much effort put into like bugging it out so that you don't finish a bounty. That's crazy to me. See, this is how it should be done. I mean, if somebody's going for the feet, you could do that anytime to get the feet for the little swarmers. It doesn't take too long to get that, but if you've got a group that's trying to finish the bounty, I feel this is the most respectful way of, you know, valuing their time, making sure they get it. Alright, there we go. Alright, one last bounty, and then I'll drop 3 or 4 codes, and then we will call it a night. So, on the top of the Hall of Justice, let's finish this. Let's finish Brainiac off. this part of Brainiac, this avatar, does a crap ton of damage. The little hits he does, and that ball that he does, freaking insane. The amount of damage it does. I've seen it take somebody from full health to dead. So it's all about getting him to his last phase as quickly as possible. Yeah, now this one does hardly any damage. So this is best place to be. This is where you want to be. Like even his rockets and the little stuff he does doesn't really, like, look, he's targeting me. You're not gonna really see my health move much of anything. Alright. So I'm gonna take like 2 seconds and do the last set of codes, and then we will call it a night. And yes, Keone, I do see you. I did see your what was it? I did see the emote information going off in the background, so I knew you were there. You're running Shazam and Batman Who Laughs. Yeah, I'm getting like some goofy like yellow animation, and it's not the Diana one. So I was like, man. It was that yellow one. It looked like a circle with like a T in through the middle of it. Yeah, Shazam and Batman Who Laughs. I don't know. It's funny though. It's not like the Diana buff or anything. Cause I know what that one looks like. Here, maybe you can see it when we're fighting. Yeah, we'll do one more. Just so we give people a chance to use the codes before I turn the stream off. See right there? That T look? It's like a yellow. You'll see it come up every so often, right there. Or maybe that's something with me? Maybe they updated her. No, I saw hers. Yeah, see see all that right there? It just did it like 3 times. I'm trying to figure out what that is. I'm just curious at that. I've never seen that one before. Oh, it might be the red tornado. They might have added. Oh, they might have added imagery to that. That might be it. They may have added a animation to it that I'm not realizing. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is, Immortal. I'm shifting damage. I'm taking damage from you. That's the part where I'm taking damage from you. That damage sharing. So we're swapping damage between each other. That's what it is. The damage reduction. That's what it is. That's why I've never seen it before. That makes sense. Because I'm like, oh, that's right. I'm in group with another tank, so that's the damage sharing. That's the damage sharing factor of it. That's what the image is. Okay. All right. I've never seen that before. So I appreciate y'all for coming out. As you can see, yeah, see, that's what it is. It's us. It's the start of the sharing animation. Alrighty, guys. Well, I appreciate y'all for coming out. Make sure to take advantage of those codes if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next one. Laters.